Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing my January favorites. I feel like it's a little bit early to be doing my favorites, but I'm the type of person that it's like if I don't do it early enough, then I'll just never do it, you know what I mean? Like if I don't do it this week, then I'll wait till next week, but then it'll already be February and then I'll be like, oh, is that too late? I'll just do something else and then it'll never get done. So I asked on Instagram, I took a little poll. I don't know why I did this. I took a poll asking if you guys would rather me film my January favorites or an anti-haul video. I'm still gonna do the anti-haul because I did get a lot of requests. People still wanted me to do it even though the January favorites was winning. So I am filming the January favorites today, obviously, but I'm still gonna do the anti-haul. I'm still gonna spill the tea about what I do and don't want to buy in the beauty realm right now. Honestly, those are some of my favorite videos to watch. Those and like full face of worst products. I don't know why I love the negativity or something, but I just love seeing what didn't work for people. We just hear so many people rave about so many things. I just feel like the honesty of people telling you what they don't like is just, I don't know, so much fun, and like why they don't like them and everything, and if you don't like the same product and you feel like you're bonding, you know? Okay, anyways, I'm getting carried away. Let's get started on the favorites. I think I will start with eyes. Okay, so this should come as no surprise to some of you because I've been using them a lot. Oh, also, I noticed in my last video that I was looking at myself a lot in the viewfinder, pretty much the entire video. I'm a conceited bitch, so I'm going to try to look at the actual camera. It's just so hard because like I'm right there, you know what I mean? So these are the Stila liquid eyeshadows. I've been using these quite a lot in my looks the past few weeks. Actually, honestly, even the past month, I've been using them like a lot. So these are the Shimmer and Glow ones. I also really like the Glitter and Glow ones. I have two of those, but I just thought I'd talk about the Shimmer ones first. So these are my two favorite Shimmer and Glows. The one on the right is the shade Kitten and the one on the left is the shade Cloud. The shade Cloud just really speaks to me. It's a lavender with a gold shift. If I'm being completely honest, Cloud is what I wanted one of the shades in the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection to be. In the palette, the Bling Boss palette, I think that's the purple one, there's a shade in there called Ballsy and it's a lavender with a gold shift, and I just fell in love with that color, but the formula, I don't know, it's just not the same as what you can get with like a liquid shadow. So I love this one so much more for that. And then I also really like the Glitter and Glow shadows. These are the two that I have. I'd like to pick up more. I really love using these as shadow top coats. The one on the left is Perlina and the one on the right is Bronzed Belle. When I'm doing a look, if I'm not getting the intensity that I want from a shadow, this Perlina shade is just such a good way to add the punch that you're looking for because it is like more of a transparent kind of glitter. So I've been adding this over like pretty much everything that disappoints me and it makes it way better. Next for eyes, this is kind of a random one. This is by the brand Sugar. I had never heard of them, but they sent me this in a PR box and it is the Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl in the shade Back to Black. It's made in Germany. I don't know why that's important. It was just written under there. So I recently heard Tarte say that Germany makes good pencils. So yeah, she's not wrong. So this is just one of the creamiest, most pigmented pencils. The thing I'm not sure about is longevity. I don't know how this wears. If I'm being completely honest, almost as soon as I do a look, I pretty much take it off. I just don't want to walk around all day with like tons of glitter on my eyes. I don't know. People will look at me funny, especially when I'm in sweatpants. So I pretty much take this off like immediately, but it is a little bit hard to get off, which makes me think it will wear well. But this is just the creamiest, most pigmented eyeliner I have used in a very, very long time. I don't know how long I'm gonna hold this up for and point it at you. And finally for eyes are a pair of lashes. These are by House of Lashes and they are the Allura Light. I don't know why it took me so long to try these. They sent me these in a big box and I just never used them. I just kind of went to what I know, which is the Iconic lights and the Boudoir lights. I also love those styles, but you know, I haven't been using them as much this month because I've been using these. It took me so long to discover these because I was too busy using other styles and I'm really sad about that wasted time. These are the perfect style for if you aren't wearing like a thick band of liner. These are so beautiful. They're not too crazy, which honestly I like lately. I don't know who I am. One of my favorite looks I've ever created, I actually use these lashes. I will put a little picture of it somewhere around here so you guys can like see them in action. But yeah, I've pretty much been wearing these like every time I do a look, so I had to include them. And surprisingly, that's all I have for eyes. So now let's move on to the face. This month I have 2 foundations. I'm usually such a creature of habit. I don't stray from what I know, and the foundation that I've been using pretty much since it came out was the Fenty Beauty. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter just never led me astray until I started trying other things, and then I realized that other things are actually better than that, and I felt so betrayed. So that just encouraged me to kind of venture out and try other things, and this was like the most hyped up one. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way medium to full coverage foundation. This is so good, especially because they expanded their color range. They used to not have a color for me because I am super fair, and I think that's why it took me so long to get on this bandwagon, is because I currently have the color Snow, and I could even go a shade lighter, and now they have lighter shades than Snow. So this excites me. It's just like the way they describe it, undetectable. It's just kind of looks like skin. I mean, not exactly like skin, because at the end of the day, like, it is foundation, it's not your skin, but it just kind of melts into the skin. And I personally have oily skin, so it does kind of make me dewy, but I've kind of been into that look lately. So if I want a dewy look for like an event or something, and I really want my skin to look really good, I'll go for this one. This one is something that I just love. I think this is my new holy grail so far. I'm not gonna say forever because, you know, there's always new things coming out, but this is such a good one. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce, and I'm sorry, but it's dirty. I'm a disgusting human being. So obviously the packaging is really innovative. It comes with like a lock, and then it also comes with a little pump that you can pump it, and instead of pumping it onto the back of your hand, you can pump it in here and then dip your beauty blender in. I'm currently wearing the shade 1.2. I believe they do have lighter. The whole controversy with this shade range was that they had way too many medium shades, and they did listen and they did expand. And I am the type of person where I'm not really into like canceling brands completely, especially not when they listen to their customers and they respond in a timely manner. They released like, I think it was 8 new shades to make their range 40, and they were almost all on the deep end spectrum, which is what was needed. So I'm not going to completely cancel a brand for their mistakes. I don't believe in that. That's just not the type of person I am. This is more of a matte foundation than the Too Faced Born This Way. However, it is so long wearing, and it's not matte to the point where it's uncomfortable, number one. Number two, it doesn't really like cling to any dry patches, because although I am oily, I still live in Canada, and it's like -30 here on a regular basis. So I do get some dry patches, especially around my nose when my nose runs, and this doesn't cling to that. So honestly, I would recommend it for even dry skin. You could always mix some oil with it to get more of a dewy finish if that's what you're after. But the wear on this is so beautiful. It just lasts for so long. If I need something that's long wearing, I definitely go for this one every single time. Okay, so next for face, this is the Contour 101 kit by Pop Beauty. I was sent this in PR. I'm on their PR list. I don't know how I got on that list, but like, I'm not complaining. I've really liked the majority of their stuff. So this is the contour palette, and I've just been mostly specifically liking this Sculpt shade. It's just a really good shade for my skin tone. It's a little dark. It could be lighter, but you know what? I can't complain. It's a really good undertone. It's not super gray, but it's not super, oh god, I'm sorry, I'm so gross. But yeah, it's not super cool, but it's not super warm, and it is a bit dark, but I just use a light hand and it's fine. This is what it looks like on my finger. Pretty much the exact same as it looks in the pan. I don't know why I did that. The blendability on those powders is really nice. I find that it's just really easy to apply. It's not overly pigmented, so that, you know, you don't go crazy with your contour, which I think is good, because a crazy contour is just not a cute look on anybody. Okay, and now moving on to highlights. I actually have 3, which is strange because, again, creature of habit. I like what I like, and I don't really stray from it. So this is the first one. It's actually a cream, I don't know who I am. I'm like venturing in all these new directions and I'm loving it. This is by the brand Venus Organics. I believe they did a rebranding and they're now called Venics Beauty. Either way, I'll link everything down below as I always do. This is the Diamond Glow Skin Illuminator. This is in the shade K color. This is the shade I really like because it's gold, but it's light enough for my pasty ass. It's just a really pretty cream and it's all natural green beauty kind of thing. It doesn't really accentuate all of my texture quite like a powder highlight does, so I really appreciate that. This is it swatched. They have a few different shades as well. Oh, I just think that's so pretty. I'm wearing it on my face today actually. And yeah, for the past few weeks I've actually been really enjoying that. They sent it to me in the summer, and in the summer I was all about like matte face. I did not like any shine on that face whatsoever, but now I'm kind of into something a little different. This next product is also something that I purchased a while ago but just never really quite got into for a long period of time. This is the Tarte Amaonian Clay Highlighter in Exposed Highlight. It smells like cake. It smells like vanilla birthday cake. I love that. I love the smell of Tarte products. It's just a really pretty light gold. It is sometimes a little bit too dark on me in the winter. I just use it sparingly though, so it's not really that noticeable. I really like the intensity that it has. And honestly, a big part of it is the smell for me. Oh, this is a good one. This is something that I think I bought in December and I love it. Jaclyn Hill talked about it, and as soon as she talks about something, I always feel the need to go get it. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Ultra Glow in the shade Santorini. It's just a crazy intense shimmer loose highlighter. You have to use this very sparingly, like you will look like a disco ball if you use too much. Some people like that look though, so like that's fine. It's right here on the right. It's just so incredibly reflective, and that was only a tiny bit. So a little definitely goes a long way with that product, and I just like, again, that it's light enough for my skin. Oh god, it's getting everywhere. Oh my god, there's gonna be glitter everywhere. Anyways, a little goes a long way with that highlighter, and it's really beautiful, and I really have been enjoying it. And that's all for the face. So I have 2 lip products that I've really been enjoying in the month of January. I lied to you, I have 3. I have a liquid lipstick and 2 glosses. The liquid lipstick is the Pixi by Petra. What are these even called? Matte Last Liquid Lips. This is in the shade Evening Rose. They sent me a package with all of their shades. This is just the one I've been using the most. I just really like the formula. It's so pigmented and smooth to apply. I really like the applicator because it's kind of pointed at the end. I'm not sure if you can see that. To me, they smell like chocolate oranges. So yeah, I really like the scent of them. They're pigmented, they're smooth, they last a long time. They're not like crazy drying. It is a liquid lip, so obviously they're gonna be a little bit drying, but it's nothing crazy. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this range, and they recently launched new colors, so go check them out. And now for the glosses. The first gloss is one that honestly I've been loving on and off for a long time. This is the Buxon Full On Lip Polish. This one is in the shade Jessica. Sometimes I feel like it's a little too pink for me, but I find in the winter it's actually a really good color for me because it adds a little bit of color to my otherwise dead winter face. It's definitely more of a sheer formula, so it's not like it's crazy pigmented, so I find I can wear it when I have minimal makeup on, and it just kind of adds some brightness to my face. And during the winter months, that's something I need. It also kind of gives your lips like a cooling effect, so I enjoy that. I think it's supposed to be plumping. I don't find it plumps, but I really do enjoy the gloss despite that. And finally, this is another one from Kylie. It is the High Gloss. I bought the shade Diva. I really like this gloss formula. Her usual glosses are very pigmented, and while that can be good sometimes, I am just more of a sheer gloss girl. That's just how I've always been. If I'm gonna go for pigment, I will go for a lipstick. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I find gloss is to add gloss. So that's just the way I see it. And this gloss, it does have pigment, don't get me wrong, but it is a bit on the more sheer side. I really like the new formula. The new packaging is super duper cute. It has a huge doe foot applicator, which I like because I can put it on quickly. I have it on today over top of Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. That's kind of been my go-to combo lately. So this is it compared to Jessica. The High Gloss is on the bottom. This is the shade Diva. I think I may have already said that. It's just a really beautiful gloss formula. formula, and yeah, I just have really been enjoying it. I've been wearing this one almost every day. Okay, and I actually have one last favorite, and this one's kind of random because it's not makeup. It's actually a hair tool, and I don't do my hair. I get my hair done and I just kind of put it in a bun for every single day until I get it done the next time. But recently I made this purchase because I've had my straightener since I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and I am 23, almost 24. So I bought this in a set that was on sale at Sephora. The regular brush is like $165, and I got it in a set on sale after Christmas for $100. So it came with this and like a bunch of other products, but this is what has really been standing out to me, mostly because it's the only thing I've used from the set so far. This is the Amika straightening brush. I hope I'm saying that brand correctly. I really like it. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not gonna be faster than just a regular straightener if you want your hair pinned straight. However, I am the laziest, and I quote, the laziest person when it comes to doing my hair. So this heats up super quickly, which is a bonus because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing my hair. I'd rather spend time doing my eyebrows. And I just kind of, you know, brush through my hair, and it doesn't completely straighten it, but it smooths it out and gets rid of so much of the frizz. If I want to straighten it like pin straight, I can. It's just gonna take a little more time, but I don't really care to do that. So yeah, I used it today. I've been using it a lot. Heats up really fast, really smooths out my hair. I just have been really liking this guy. And that is it for my January favorites. These are all of the products that I have been loving in the last few weeks. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know some of the products that you've been loving, and I would love to test them out. I'm kind of on this try new things binge. There's just so many launches, and I want everything. So leave me your favorites down below, and I will most likely try it out if I have not already. Also, as always, please leave a comment down below and let me know of any requests that you would like to see for videos. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye!